It's said that when the garlic scape is pointing straight up to the sky, then the garlic should have been pulled the day before yesterday.
When you take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave.
I cut most of the scapes off a couple of weeks ago, but I did leave one or two on just to give me some indication as to when these will be ready. Now, the scapes aren't pointing straight up to the sky yet, but in a couple of days' time they might be. And so I think we're just going to pull it all out today.
Time for you to leave.
I had a really good year last year on the garlic, but I think this year is going to be even better. You just look at some of this. I've never grown garlic this nice, I don't think. Wow. It's a hot one today, orange juice. We'll have a beer later. Well, that's about it. We got some nice garlic. I'm going to get this lot cleaned up and then we'll take a closer look at it. When I clean the garlic up, what I tend to do is use the good old Ian Nocton method of peeling back that last leaf there and just bringing it down and then matching it throughout. Now, I don't know if this is the right way or not, but it worked for Nocky and it works for me. And just rub that down with the skin like that, and there we go. The onion bed's in pretty good shape. I've got some Ailsa Craigs growing and the leaves are holding up pretty well and they've started bulbing up. And I've also got some Kelsays and the Kelsays are getting really big. The same again, the leaves are holding up. Now I do have some Bedfordshire Champions and then we have our High Keepers. And as you can see, the High Keepers, the leaves have all folded over. So that means it's time to get them out the ground. It's pretty warm here right now, and what a lot of people tend to do when it's warm is to just pull them up and leave them on the bed for a couple of days to dry out. However, I do have an overhead sprinkler system which waters all this stuff every night, so that's not a wise idea. So what I'm going to do is take these into the greenhouse and store them in the greenhouse, and that gives me the opportunity to do a second walk past this week. I'm growing these High Keeper onions for the first time this year because, as their name suggests, they're supposed to be a good storage onion, but I'll let you know about that in a few months' time. And for the second year running, what I'm going to do is I'm going to store these, or let these dry out, upside down. And also for the second year running, I have no idea why we do that. I just do it because I've seen other people do it. So if anybody knows why we hang onions upside down while they're drying out, leave a comment. in the section below. Now some of these are a little bit bigger than I thought they were going to be, but I'm not going to grumble about that. We always have too many onions. Now there's a couple here, like this one. That one's going to be eaten first, that won't store, even if it is a storage onion. And there's another one here, same again, it's kind of blown at the bottom. I think it's tried to split into 2 or 3. Those will be eaten first, and the rest we will store for later in the year. I ripped all the peas out this weekend because they were started to dry up and they were getting starchy, and that's good. We got a lot of peas in the freezer, and what I'm going to do with this bed now is to put some leeks in it. Now I've learned from other people that leeks like a lot of nitrogen, and of course peas give nitrogen. So what I've done is I've just kind of left the roots of the peas in the ground, and I plant these leeks pretty deep. I'm not going to bother with the holes and the filling them in or anything like that. I haven't done that for quite a while, and we'll let these grow. Now I know they're not very big, but these are usually the last thing that I worry about every year. We don't consider them to be a summer vegetable at all. In fact, they're a winter vegetable, and we wouldn't even dream of picking a leek before about November. So I'm going to throw them in, fill them around. Hopefully we don't get any soil inside the leaf. I've never encountered it actually. A lot of people talk about it, but I've never encountered it. But I think the one time that I do encounter it, I'll probably be a little bit more careful. Anyway, that's about it. These should be ready in the winter. The scapes never lie, and if you're growing hardneck garlic, remember to leave a few on. It'll tell you when it's ready. I am over the moon once again this year with the hardneck. I was a little bit disappointed with the softneck. Anyone who watched that video will have seen my disappointments, but that's all been made up for now. This is superb. This Red Russian will save the biggest cloves for next year and grow them again. Anyway, right now I think it's time for a beer, and it's been a busy day today. It's blazing hot, and in a few minutes time I'm going to be in there. Cheers.